I don't know. It'll probably be a while. I know From First to Last isn't touring for quite a while. We're just kind of gonna wait until we make a new record.
Do you have anything in the works right now for a new record?
No, we're waiting till probably towards the end of the summer to get going on it.
How was the reception of your last record? Because I know the last time that we talked, you guys were just coming out with that record.
Yeah, I think it was really good. You know, I know on this next record we're really trying to challenge ourselves, and we really want to just kind of like make a leap for something crazy, and try to do something that's really like outside of ourselves. And we're really stoked to get going. We're just kind of waiting on the music scene to kind of evolve and see where it goes. Kind of like, we're just kind of waiting till we feel like really inspired to make it.
I checked out your MySpace, and the Color of Violence stuff's pretty crazy, man.
Yeah, me and Derek, the drummer in FF Still, just gonna kind of focus on that band for a little bit, and so probably just until the end of the summer, and just do tour a little bit, and just kind of push. The record comes out April 7th on Epitaph, so we're gonna just like push it and see what happens. You never know.
Are you guys gonna tour on it?
Yeah, I think so. We have a couple sick drummers that play on the record, and I think we're gonna like go out with 2 drummers. So try to do something different live and do some crazy stuff.
When did you guys record that?
We recorded it in like November and December of 2008.
Did you write most of the stuff on the road with FFTL?
We most of it was just improv in the studio. Kind of the nature of the band is kind of just limited liability. Just kind of like whatever happens, and you just go with it.
So you just went to Epitaph. They were down to put it out.
Yeah, Brett's been a kind of like a friend of mine for a while. I've think he was a friend. I've known him for a long time. He's a great guy. I really look up to him, but he just he heard the demos a while back, and he was like, whenever you guys are ready to do a record, I want to do it. And so we signed, and just kind of like the time, kind of it was like, wow, we should do it now. We have time now, finally.
Have you guys played shows yet?
Not this formation of the band. Like we did a tour like a really long time ago that was kind of like a really underground like basement show tour. And but I think this incarnation would probably tour regular venues and stuff. And it's gonna be sick. We got John from the Daughters, the band The Daughters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's Daughters, and Joel's from this band called the Felix Culpa.
This keeps you pretty occupied.
Yeah, I pretty much just want to be like a full-time musician. Like I'm trying to like produce a bunch of bands in the trio and like stay active on that end too. So I just want to be a full-time musician pretty much and be able to be like, yeah, this is what I do for money and my living.
What kind of bands are you looking to work with as far as producing?
I'm really looking for anything that's just really on fire and has a good grip of like, I like things that affect people, and so it's got to have some type of like crossover appeal and like be able to reach out to people. I just like that fire and that passion in like heavy bands, but I would probably do any kind of music.
And you said you have a studio in Georgia?
Yeah, it's like my friend runs and owns it, Youthanize. And he's done just, I think, worked with bands like Minic, and he did like old From First to Last. He did like Dear Diary from First to Last, and he did the new Color of Violence there.
Let me ask you this: How do you make money when you're just recording and stuff? I mean, obviously, I'm sure you make some money with From First to Last.
From First to Last is pretty self-sustaining by itself. We've just been doing it for a long time, and we have like a few records under our belt now, so it's kind of like does what it does. And that's then, cool. I mean, outside of that, like I get paid for producing when I get the chance to. Most of it, I won't take anything unless it's only going to do like a label thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just kind of like I only have so much time, so I need to make sure I'm like diving into something and I'm getting paid, you know, so I'm able to kind of pay my bills and stuff.
Definitely. I was just gonna say, so like you take stuff that that already has label backing then.
Yeah, for sure. I try to work with stuff that's already going on.
Was producing and stuff something that you always wanted to get into?
Yeah, I mean, I've always been recording my own bands for years, and like I've known Lee and helped him. Like been doing the studio with him for like going on 12 years or something crazy.
Damn.
And I went to college for recording. So.
Where did you go to college?
Yeah. I went to Full-fledged.
Oh, dude, I know so many people that went there.
Yeah, it's like a pretty decent school. It's kind of like overrated a little. I think recording is a trade that you should have a knack for it naturally, an inclination to like kind of be driven towards being around it on your own. Because it's a trade. It's something that you have to develop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Do they teach you how to record stuff on analog, or is it all just digital?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about now. It's been years since I went to that school, but I definitely like did tons of stuff with analog. But I mean, today's music era, it's all digital. It doesn't matter. Game over, says Travis. Put it down.
Like, what band did you say that you're working with right now, as far as producing?
I just got done doing The Color of Violence, and I did I Set My Friends on Fire. Like, that came out a while back. And I got a couple big things lined up. I can't really talk about it yet because it's like not 100%, but if they go down, it's going to be really awesome, and I'm really stoked on it.